I am Steve Jackson. Today we're going to be taking a look at Say It Ain't So from Weezer. And I just wanted to say thank you once again for supporting my channel. And if you're new here, please consider clicking that subscribe button. Alright, so let's check this out. The first thing I wanted to say is that this song is actually tuned a half step down originally, but I'm going to just show you it in standard tuning. With that being said, let's look at the chords first. I'm just going to show you the chords and then later I'm going to show you the strumming pattern you can do. The first chord we're going to play is D flat minor. So if you're not familiar with that, I'll show you real quick. It's the 4th fret of the A string. We're barring that all the way across. And then we're going 6th fret D string with our ring finger, 6th fret G string with our pinky, and then we're grabbing the B string 5th fret with our middle finger. And then again, we're barring all the way across with our pointer. So that is D flat minor. And then the next chord we're going to do is super easy. All we got to do, same fingers, same frets. We're just moving up one string. Everything else is the same. Moving there, that's A flat major. Then we're going to move up one fret from here. Everything else the same. This is A major. And then we're going to go all the way down to our regular E major open chord here. So one more time, that is D flat minor to A flat major to A major to E major. What we're going to do in this song is we're going to start off with this D flat minor chord, but what we're going to do is take everything off except for the bar. So we're only holding the 4th fret with our pointer finger, and then we're going to hammer on the other notes. So we're going to start strumming this on 4, and then hammer on the other notes. Next, what we're going to do is an up strum so that we can also grab this 1st string like that. One more time. So 4th fret across, hammer on, and then strum up. Then we're going to move on to the 2nd chord. And what we're going to do is strum it one time, and then we're going to pick down. So we're going to start on the E string, and then go down one string at a time. And if you saw that, I lifted off the bar here, because when I get to the 2nd string, the B string, I want that note to be open. So it'll sound like this. So from the beginning again. One more time. Now what we're going to do is strum this A flat chord one more time, and then we're going to slide it up to the A. Once we've done that, we're going to strum up again so we can hear that 1st and 2nd string real clearly. And then we're going to move down to that E major open chord. Now there's this little thing at the end which is real cool. We're going to go up to the A string and hit the 9th fret, and then hammer on to 11. And then we're going to play 9 and 9 on the D and G strings. So it's going to sound like. So from the beginning, getting into the verse section, the vocals will enter and the guitar part will sound like this. So let's break that down. The first chord we're doing is E string 4th fret, B string 5th fret, and G string 6th fret. So just 4, 5, and 6. And what we're going to do is strum up just once, and then we're going to mute the strings real quickly after that. And then the next chord we're going to do is 4, 4, and 5. So 4th fret, 4th fret. So I'm grabbing those both with my pointer finger, and then 5th fret, middle finger. We're going to do 3 strums there. Same idea, strum up and mute in between each one. So from the beginning, now we're going to take this exact chord shape we're at and we're moving up 1 fret. So we're at 5, 5, and 6. We're going to strum this just once up, and then we're going to go and move back down to the 4th fret. This time I'm going to bar across the E, B, and G strings, and then I'm going to also play the 5th fret of the B string with my middle finger right here. And I'll play that 3 times. So from the beginning of this section, we got the 4, 5, 6 chord, doing that just once. And then 4, 4, 5, do this 3 times. And move this shape up 1 fret, play that once, and then back down, we're going 4, 5, 4, do that 3 times. For the chorus of the song, all we're going to do is basically play the same chords we just did. It sounds like this. So if you notice, that's pretty much exactly what we did in the verse. The only difference is we're only playing 3 strings instead of barring it all the way across. So we're on the same frets we were, 4th fret, 6th fret, 6th fret. And we're just going to play it 2 times and then stop it. And then we're going to move on, next chord. Just like in the verse, it's on the same frets. We just move up a string 2 times and stop it. Then we move that up 1 fret to 5, 7, 7. And then we're moving down to open E string and then 2nd, 2nd. So one more thing, in the chorus there's this cool part in between each chord change. So like when it goes and then stops, right there there's another guitar that comes in that goes. What that's doing is playing the 6th fret of the G string and the 4th fret of the B string. And what it's going to do is play these 2 notes at the same time, and then it's going to bend just the 3rd string. And it's bending it until it matches the same pitch as this. So right about there you can hear they become the same note. Right about there. And so what we're doing is we're going to do that bend 2 times. So it sounds like, and then here it is. And then next chord. Next up we got the bridge section, which sounds like this. Pretty simple. We got some power chords. The first power chord is a B5 chord, so it's just up here on the E string, 7th fret, and then 9th fret of the A string, 9th fret of the D string. We're going to play it 2 times, and then a little pause after that. And then 1 more after the pause. And then what we're going to do is just slide our pointer finger down, kind of stretching it to the 6th fret here. And we're doing the same pattern we did. So we're going strum, strum, pause, and then 1 more strum. And then move on. Same thing. Then we're going down to this E5 chord. Same pattern, strum, strum, pause, and then 1 more strum. And then we're going G5, which is the 3rd fret of the E string, and then 5th fret A, 5th fret D. And then we're doing the same thing there. So again, one more time from the beginning of this bridge. So after that, it's going to go right back to the chorus chords. difference is that it's not pausing in between them this time. So instead of the, instead of that, you just let them ring. Now last but not least, we got the guitar solo, which starts off like this. So let's look at that. The first thing we're gonna do is go way up here on the B string to the 19th fret, and we're gonna bend it. So we're bending it and then bringing it back. After that, we're gonna go 17 on the B string, and then 1 fret down to 16. Now we're going to kind of stay right here, but we're going to go to the G string and play the 18th fret, and then back to the B string 16, and then back to the G string 18. So starting from the beginning here, 19, 17, 16, now G string, 18th fret, back to B string, back to G string. And then we're going to do a bend here. So just like at the beginning, this one is same idea, but we're here, back to 16, and then 18 on the D string. So let me do that whole thing a few times, real slow for you. One more time. After that, it plays almost the same thing with a slightly different ending, but it starts just the same. So right there, that's all the same, but instead of going on and going to the D string, it's just going to stay on this 18th fret and bend it again. So let's hear that. So let's do the whole thing from the beginning of the solo now. So that's the first one. The second one. Now we're going to start on the G string. We're going to slide from 16 to 18. And then we're going to go middle finger here on 17. And then pointer finger on 16. So one more time. And then we're going to just move down to the 14th fret here. So what I did is I went 14, then hammer on to 16, back to 14, and then I'm going right here on the 17th fret of the B string. So next up, I'm going to do something almost the same. Starts just the same. I'm going to go 16 to 18. And then I'm going to go 19 on the B string, 17, and then 16. So I'm going to do that again. So from the beginning, we got this. And now last we're going to go. So that was 16th fret of the E string. So I play the 16, bend it, and then bring it back. And then 14, back to 16, and then right here on the B string, 17th fret.